Now I'd like to hand over to Mr. Hartmut Koschyk, who is a former Parliamentary Undersecretary in the German Federal Ministry of Finance and was also the German co-chair of the German-Korean Forum, and to whom we are very much indebted for his support of our cause of our network.
Yeah,
Mr. Koschyk.
Thank you, Johannes. Thank you, Felix, for giving me the opportunity to make some remarks for opening this first Young Expert Colloquium. And I'm very happy that Professor Volker de Wil from the University of Bayreuth and my friend Professor Bernhard Seliger from the Hans Seidel Foundation in Seoul is also engaged in this colloquium. Distinguished young professionals and experts and dear members and friends of our network. When we first gathered ideas on what kind of activities a German-Korean youth network like ours engage in regarding scientific exchange, the idea of promoting the German-Korean young expert exchange through workshops soon came to mind. At that time, we had planned a totally different format. We are aware that digital meetups cannot fully substitute for offline experiences and personal acquaintance. We are aware that we have sooner or later to be able to once again physically unite young researchers and scholars from both countries and engage in fruitful discussions, wringing out their smart brains in debating and hopefully even meeting some of our society's most pressing challenges together. We want to help building strong professional networks and hope to see personal friendships developing. But like everybody, we had to adapt our format to the current realities. What we had digitally planned with you today, there before, is a good start and the best we can do at the time being. I sincerely hope this event will be a first milestone in a series of encounters, and we will soon be able to also come together in real life again. Just 1 year ago, for most of us, pandemia was quite an abstract risk. Within the German-Korean Forum, we held a session on global health discussing Korea's experiences from MERS and SARS in autumn 2019. However, I'm quite sure one of us expected to see a few months later a virus like COVID-19 disrupting our way of life and work, and indeed the way we hold workshops for young experts from around the world. No doubt, COVID-19 has changed our consciousness. It has pointed out the increasing vulnerability of our globalized world and interconnected societies. Pandemia was probably the most underestimated risk of our time. Therefore, I'm glad that in our first Young Expert Exchange, we will now look at risk management in a world under the spell of COVID-19. It may not be a coincidence that it was the co-founder of medical microbiology, Louis Pasteur, who in his lifetime greatly contributed to finding contagious diseases through vaccination, who said, "Change favors the prepared mind." It is true. You will live your life to operate your business much more relaxed if you have a contingency plans for all kinds of risk prepared in your drawer. As experts on risk management, you probably also know the quote of Gary Cohn, the former COO of Goldman Sachs and former director of the National Economic Council. If you don't invest in risk management, it doesn't matter what business you are in, it's a risky business. So I thank you all for deciding to invest your time wisely to participate in today's event. Thank you for the preparation, Felix Wieland and Johannes Klauser for moderating and organizing this meaningful and timely colloquium. Thank you to Professor De Ville and Professor Seliger for his presentations. Thank you all for your attention, and I wish this colloquium a lot of success and best results. Thank you very much.